So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Bowen. And this is Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Ward-Prowse was in no mood for any of that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think Ward-Prowse will have a key role, Peter. He will undoubtedly be asked to set the tempo. He's someone who we've known about since his early days. He did fade for a little while, but he's back stronger than ever now, and he's showing a lot more snap, more personality, more assertion, and central midfield is certainly his best role.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. Quality ball. Now it's Kane. Bowen. Now it's Wilson. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. And here's Messi.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Surely now! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And they've got rid. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Just eases him off the ball. Somerville. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, can they get him away? Hoisted in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
West Ham were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Wilson. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's certainly onside here. That's a cute ball. Walker-Peters. Now it's Somerville. He is through here. Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And here's Wilson. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now the breakaway. He's found a way through.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe, Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And he's managed to get rid. Ward-Prowse. Camavinga spots it and intercepts. Rodri. And it's Messi. Driving forward. Somerville. That is a great pick out. Now, can he find a finish? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And no, he's seen through all of that. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Ward-Prowse. And here's Paqueta. Can he get on the end of this? Gets into some space. Oh, good read.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Match was 28,599.
West Ham can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Vardiol. Vardiol proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. He's got away. Foden. That's Kane. And they can counter here. Kilman. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Kilman. Guillemets. And that has been cleared. He's tried one! Oh, what a climb! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ward-Prowse plays it short. It's going to be another corner, I think. Ward-Prowse goes short. So it's going to be another corner. Ward-Prowse with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And no, that was never going to make it. Ward-Prowse. Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the through ball. And he's managed... He's one-on-one, surely! Mavropanos cuts it out. Back into the middle. Now that looks a decent ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he get it through? That is good alertness. Tries to pass it through, and it's made its way to him. That's a little off target. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now there's a fight, Fulkrug!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's another throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Foden wins the duel this time. It's a good run down the right. Aimed beyond the defence. It is a corner. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Cross in. And he's intervened well there. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Referee has just said play on. Mavropanos. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Now it's Mbappe. Goes for the shot! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
It's finished four square.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is as far as they're going to go. There's a searching pass. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And back to the keeper. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Guesson.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now it's Watkins, played out towards the right wing. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Elliott. Cash. Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Now it's Kane. Nicely shaped ball. Mings makes the interception. Camavinga.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He might be in here. He's through, it's one-on-one. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Foden. That is good strength. He's having a go. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's definitely not his best. Elliott. To McGinn. Real chance! And he's done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
The goal scorer after 30 minutes is number 16, Rodri.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Kane. That's tidy. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. It's anyone's ball now. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's run loose here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That looks... Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a key interception. Kane, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Digne. Now it's Kane.
There will be 1 minute added
Messi.
time.
And here's Mbappe. McGinn. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Liverpool are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Liverpool carrying a 1-goal lead. And it's Elliott. Kane. Now it's Rodri. And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cash. Guesson. Can he latch on to this? And he cuts out the supply. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Elliott. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Guesson. Liverpool just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Vardiol. That looks a good ball through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Throw in. Swings in across. Van Dijk tries to clear. Spread it left. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Time and again they are repelled. Oh, that's fabulous. Camavinga. Camavinga. Camavinga! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution on the field. Number 29.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as You're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Drilled in low. Vardiol gets rid without sophistication. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Malan's cross. And that's nice and simple for the keeper.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pass is just off target. That's going to go a long way. So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Coming on the field is number 8, Yuri Tillemans.
Tillemans.
Might want to be careful there.
He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Picked out decent chance. And he gets rid in a hurry. Decent enough try. Cash plays it short. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Diogo Dalot. Out of play for a throw. Engages and forces him off the ball. Marlen. Now it's Mbappe.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until...
Could be danger here. No, the ball's gone astray. It could be in here. Good ball, good... And a shot! Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mings gets over and intercepts. Has a look and plays it forward. Now that looks a decent ball. Goes for a shot! He's scored! They have stolen level at the last! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Nice looking ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
4 added minutes have been indicated.
Mbappe! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Cleared without hesitation. Cash. Marlen. Camavinga. Aims beyond the defence. He's found a way through. And he shoots! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Liverpool take them. And that is that. Liverpool proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Rodri claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Mbappe. Played into the middle. Guardiola getting this one clear. And that should get the job done. Referee's given a throw. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Ball driven towards the far post. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Lewandowski. And this is Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! And he's done it! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Foden. Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gets a good foot in there. Messi. Now it's Lewandowski. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Lewandowski. Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Liverpool with the corner. They're first. That has been knocked clear. They get a throw in. And it's Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is a great pick out. He is through here, shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix.
Oh, good-looking ball. Mohamed Salah has it in a wide position. No way through. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Dijk. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He's got away. Corner then. Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. . Thinks... Mbappe! Oh no, what has happened here? He slings... It's a mighty effort! That's going to go a long way. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Camavinga. And it's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vardiol. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and the counter is on. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's Salah! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Foden. Christensen did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Liverpool with this to level it up. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Looking for the run. Saliba makes the interception. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Lewandowski, and he's intervened well there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Lewandowski.
This is the time you need that pace.
He has found the way through. Poor robust challenge. And that was very necessary. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please turn your attention to the
Well, let's
screen
not beat
for
about the bush,
information
Peter. It's been
provided by the local
fairly
police.
flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Christensen and Alexander-Arnold. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski. Stood up well to him there. No way through there. Tries to play it through. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, a delicate chip through.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Lewandowski. He's away. Chance for a shot! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach? They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he cuts out the supply. Great vision. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's played into the middle. Rudiger cuts it out. Now it's Lewandowski. Foden. Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lewandowski! They've done it! And again they hit the front. Liverpool go into the lead. A probing pass. Alexander-Arnold. Ruben Neves aims beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Can he get it through? He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that has been clubbed away. Liverpool claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. So, third corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Hangs in a cross. And he's taking no chances there.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pinches it off him. Liverpool must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
That's good vision. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Mbappe! Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Messi. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 99,
There's the header!
Number
Oh, the
22,
keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Coming on the field,
Alexander-Arnold
number 16,
looking to play him in.
number 17, Neymar.
And the number on the board is 3.
Number 20, Guardiola. Number
Courtois claims it, and the danger passes.
added time.
Nicely shaped ball. Well read, nice interception. And there goes the final whistle. Liverpool can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific league.
Nunez is on his chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Number 10,
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Throw in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through. Camavinga! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's definitely not his best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Park Ji-sung. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Now it's Messi. And here's Lewandowski. Great vision.
Such good technique.
And he's surging through. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out to the left flank. And here's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Might be danger here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Lewandowski. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that is as far as they're going to go. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe, crossed into the middle. Barcelona are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And now he has 2. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, he's bustling through here. It's a really well-measured ball. A lot of Foden! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Looking for the run. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
This looks promising.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball is over the line. And he's managed to gift it back. Well, there's the clearance. Khan sends that a long way. Baresi. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The message is clear, none shall pass. Quality ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Mbappe! Foden. Half-time getting close now. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Lewandowski. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, cracking ball. Park Ji-sung. Nunez is onto this. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Plays it out wide, and he was quick to react. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Guardiola gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
That was travelling. And that has put paid to that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Liverpool do have a chance to counter here.
Pretty robust defending.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Messi. Brzezinski. Now it's Darwin. Oh, a delicate chip through. And this is Raul. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Park Ji-sung. And this is Lewandowski. And it's skewed away. Nicely spread. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Park Ji-sung unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Liverpool disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Lewandowski chasing after it. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Lewandowski.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Now it's Raul. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Raul. Courtois claims comfortably. Can he spark a counter here? Park Ji-sung has created one goal already. Park Ji-sung trying to keep this in. Can he get on the end of this? He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A case now of complete control. He might be in here. Referee has just said play on. And he decides to cross it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Messi. Pass somewhat off target. And he's had it nicked away. Brzezinski, nicely aimed pass. And Darwin. They want to be quick to recover this. Nunez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lewandowski. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Picked out brilliantly. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Turns and goes back. Lewandowski. Raul. Good ball, good take. Decent chance! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. No space, no problem. You just can't. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very... Terrific header! He's scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Liverpool ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's got away. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Kane. Nicely aimed pass. Stood up well to him there. And it's Messi. And he has been fouled there. Rodri. The ball has bounced loose now. Diogo Dalot. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to pass it through. Delivers the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tonali. Oh, he's bustling. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to retrieve it. That's a cute ball. Chow cuts out the pass, and it's Guimaraes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gordon, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Joe Linton, caresses it, gets his head on it! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Joe Linton.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Cleared away. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Kane. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, it's come loose. Picked out brilliantly. Joe Linton. Mbappe. Gordon does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rudiger trying to keep this in. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's made its way to him. Out towards the flank. And it's Camavinga. Joe Linton. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Joe Linton. Burn. Oh, that is a nice touch. Played into space, and he welcomes it in. Cleared without hesitation. Kane is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Foden. Camavinga calmly anticipates. And it's Dalot. Defending of the desperate variety. Livramento can get it clear. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Gordon. Now it's Joe Linton. Can he get it through? Now it's Gordon. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Murphy. He is through here. Steaming Murphy! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 3, Rudiger.
And we're off again.
Coming on the field is...
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He rises! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Liverpool come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Murphy. And a chance! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Linton. And it's Guimaraes. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's a shade optimistic.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He's in plenty of space here. And that's another good win of the ball. Linton. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Linton providing there's the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Hit into the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Camavinga. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Murphy. Hangs one in. Tries to get it clear. A probing pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Played back. Newcastle finding their passes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Foden. Jacob Murphy. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's picked it up out wide. That's a good... He's having a shot! So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Kane stood his ground strongly. Botman did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Tries to play it through. Livramento. Livramento, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Willock bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And we're done. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get it. Mbappe concedes a free kick for that. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Winks. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team. And so
takes a shot! And he's done it! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Liverpool make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Foden. Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Distributed tidily. Fatawu. Rodri. Now it's Mavididi. Mavididi has got himself a free kick. Foden delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. Quarter of an hour played.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Kane. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now there's a... Camavinga! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Thomas. And it's Winks. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi. Camavinga, given the lift of his goal. Look at the space here! And he's straight offside. Fas. Ricardo Pereira. Now Fas. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Kane. Camavinga. They want to be quick to recover this. Rodri. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foot in. Ayew had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Foden. Now this could be a chance. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's tried one! And he's lifted it over.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Mbappe. And here's Foden.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Deftly away. Referee's given a throw. James. Winks. Foden goes steaming forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a good ball out wide. It's a threatening ball. Sumare. Rodri. Now Mbappe. He's on it. Can he get away? It's Kane! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Piercing, Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Rodri. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place that... And there is the half-time whistle. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Liverpool are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And we are back on the way. Soumare played out to the right. And he's managed to get free. Ball driven towards the... He's got tall! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Nicely spread. Now it's Ayew. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Foden. And it's Camavinga. And it's Dalot. Oh, nicely intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Mavididi is onto this. Van Dijk. And Guardiola. Foden. Well timed, excellent interception. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Big chance! They've played it short. Fatawu. Fatawu! Just too high.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Winks. Out to the right. Plays a sharp little ball here. James. Plays it in low. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And it's been taken short. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kane. Guardiola. And here's Camavinga. And how did he not make it 4?
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Coming on to replace him is number 30.
And a shot!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kane! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Leicester have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to gift it back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ricardo Pereira. Fatawu. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that looks a decent ball. That's an imaginative pass. That's good vision. No luck with that dink over the top. Thomas. And this is Kane. Now it's Foden. Leicester needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's had it taken off him. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
No way through there. Now it's Mbappe. Out towards the flank. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. And it's Ayew. And that's really well manoeuvred. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Passing nice and neat. That's really nicely played. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That has been slung wide. That has been cut short. Sumare. 5 minutes left on the clock. And this is Kane. Now it's Foden. Now that's well seen too. Chowdhury stood up well to him there. Foden, who's set up one goal so far. Reed. Now it's Ayew. Leicester do have a chance to counter here. Knocks it out wide. Great vision. Messi. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Goes looking wide. Now it's Mavididi. Rodri. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Rodri. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Yes, of course, round two between the...
Mbappe!
Rising over the bar.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Foden. That has been knocked clear. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella, Alexander Zinchenko, will have a very busy game, constantly switching between defending the wide areas and moving in to create overloads through the middle. He's perfect for teams that like to switch from a back three to a...
It's Kane! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Dalot. Van Dijk. And here's Mbappe. Very nicely done. And the shot! He's got away with one there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Anderson. He's had it taken off him. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Diogo Dalot charging forward down that flank.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's been slipped through, and that has been cut short. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now it's Kane. Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's gone out for a throw-in. Morato. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that looks a decent ball. Vardiol makes the interception. Now it's Foden. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Over to the left. Zinchenko. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. McAtee. Williams. 5 minutes till the break. Williams. Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Kane. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Now he's off and running. And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And he was alert to it. Searching pass he's played there. And he cuts out the supply. And it's McAtee. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Wood. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he skips past his man. Wood! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Zinchenko.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Couldn't squeeze it through. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. It's a loose ball.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And they've got rid. Nottingham have the chance to go the other way.
The attendance for this match
Almost an hour gone.
29,950.
Rudiger. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Wood. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good spread.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
McAtee. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Camavinga. And Dallo. Foden. Here's Rodri. And it's Messi. He's picked his way through. And he shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Shapes to shoot! Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shot a goal! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Rodri certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Nottingham have a free kick. Gibbs White. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Vardiol takes control of it and he's on the move. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And this is Kane. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Wood.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution
Nottingham
taking
are
place.
making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Foden. Out towards the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. Oh, well played, well played. And here's Messi. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kane finds himself offside.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good-looking ball. Camavinga! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and
Nice
quickly.
bit of skill, and he's away. He has found a way through. Just eases him off the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Anderson. Vardiol does well to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the finish! And he's gone looking for safety. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank...
And the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's King. Camavinga gets a foot in here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Lukic does well to get it back. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Jimenez, is someone who's transformed himself from just target man to one of the most feared, multi-talented strikers around. It goes to show how meeting the right mentors and being played in the right system is so very important to that development.
Okay, interesting. And this is Kane. He's beaten the last chance! He's delivered all right! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Fulham are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Elects to cross. And he's taking no chances there. Sessegnon receives it in a wide position. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's there to retrieve it. And that was nowhere near his best. Ball's gone out of play. Iwobi. Camavinga takes control of it and he's on the move. King was in no mood for any of that. Wilson. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Kane. Bassi. Berger. Gets a good foot in there. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Berger. And it's Iwobi. Diogo Dalot. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Berger. Now it's Wilson. Raul. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Kane. He's in a great position here. He's tried one! That was mighty close. Sessegnon. Iwobi. Half an hour played now. Now it's Iwobi. And he's had it nicked away. Van Dijk. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Castagna cuts it out.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He has found the way through. Van Dijk can get it clear. Lukic gets into a good position. Rudiger tries to clear. King really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. Foden. And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he thumps it clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Courtois. That's Rudiger. Rodri. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Liverpool can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's Messi.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Wilson. Diogo Dalot. Raul. And Wilson. And it's King. Succumbs to the pressure. Mbappe. Raul. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Knocks it into space. King picks it up out wide. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's got tall. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Castagna.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Liverpool are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Kane has found the net here, of course. 60 minutes played. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
In towards the back stick. Rodri with the clearance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Mbappe. Very nicely done. Real chance! And it's hoisted clear. Fulham choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Berger. Now Lukic. And it's Raul. Out to the left it goes. Great vision.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Kane. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Diogo Dalot. And here's Camavinga. And this is Kane. Steam. It's Kane! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Number 30, Ryan Sessegnon.
Berger.
Coming on the field, number 9, number 2,
Kearney.
Tete.
And it's Berger. Now that's a lovely exchange. Mbappe. Good driving run. Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Played back into the centre. And he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Kane. Kane finds himself offside. No, again there's no way through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Iwobi. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Cross needs to be good.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Lukic is there, and he can pick it up. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Castagna. Wilson. Now Kearney. He shifted it to the flank.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Rudiger has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
And the flag has stayed down. Fulham could have here their final chance. Big header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Mbappe. Deep into stoppage time. And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive. And there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game and not this occasion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Yes, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. He's in plenty of space here. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Rodri hurtling down that right flank. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He rises!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Quarter of an hour played. And it's made its way to him. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. So it is still 0-0. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's James. Rodri.
There they go, hunting again.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter.
Lewandowski! Goal! First blood drawn. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Robert Lewandowski.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Lewandowski. Vardiol. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's found a way through. Pedro Neto proves just a little bit too strong. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Chelsea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Fernandez. It's a really well-measured ball. He's had it taken off him. Chalobah cuts it out. And it's Lewandowski. Messi. Good, strong midfield running here. And Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Cucurella. Lewandowski wins the duel this time. Mbappe. James simply refused to be outdone there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shot, surely! Oh, that is chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And they've got their lead back. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter.
And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Liverpool head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Fernandes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Just about within shooting range. James. That'll be a throw-in. Vardiol. It's going to be another throw. Not the most accurate pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. In with the challenge. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Now it's Pedro. Knocks it out wide. Lewandowski proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office. And he shoots! Great effort, but no way through.
The attendance for this match was 28.
Hato promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. He can get that clear.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Caicedo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, that's well spotted. Foden. Pedro. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Pedro Neto. Nice bit of trickery. He's beaten the last man. Real chance! In he goes again. Oh, taken with style. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Substitutions taking
Couple of
place.
changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He is through here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain...
And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And this is Lewandowski. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's played into the middle.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And it's Cucurella. It's played through for him. And he's in on goal. Real chance here. Takes a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Palmer goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Palmer. And the number on the board is 3. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's burst
That's
through.
good play from him.
Caicedo goes sliding in. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. Well, how will we look back on that? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's very hard to overlook this guy, Jean-Philippe Mateta, Peter. A player who has a great touch for a big man. He may be old-fashioned, but I like his subtle movements inside the box that allow him to be so effective.
Okay, interesting. Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, the chip pass, decent chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mitchell really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Mbappe. Yehi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Camavinga. Might be... He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Guardiol. Now it's Mateta. And it's Lewandowski. Mateta. And Sarr. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Mateta. Out to the left it goes. And he cuts out the supply. Saliba lays it forward. Richards. Munoz. Now it's Sarr. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Van Dijk. Long ball looking to counter. Jeremy Pino. Mitchell. Kamada. It's a mighty effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Sarr. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Foden. Foden proves just a little bit too strong. Mitchell. He's had it taken off him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. In with the challenge. And now the breakaway. Munoz cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Pass somewhat off target.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Foden! Just too much, fractions.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And it's Mitchell. Sarr, and he's chosen to go back. Crystal Palace finding their passes. It'll be a throw-in. Van Dijk.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Camavinga. And Guardiol. Van Dijk. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Everyone, please welcome our
How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Liverpool, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Saliba. Lewandowski. Lewandowski, power, takes the shot! And that certainly packed a punch.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's their second corner of the game. Foden goes short. Crystal Palace are looking to go forward now. Foden. Oh, that's superb. Mbappe!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a throw-in. Munoz. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Still just a single goal between the sides. Knocks it into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Saliba.
The attendance for this match.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And here's Mbappe. Well, they can break here. And that has put paid to that. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Munoz.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a throw. Not the most accurate pass. Wharton. Kamada. Out to the right. Great vision. Munoz. He's picked his way through. That looks a good cross. And the shot! They've done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Munoz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, a delicate chip through. And it's Kane.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, that has not gone well. Munoz. Crystal Palace do have a chance to counter here. Mitchell. And it's Pino. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Pressure coming in from all directions. Liverpool needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Number 18, Canada. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Hughes.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. Coming on the field is number 28, Ducouré.
Kane attempts a clearance. And he's had it nicked away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Crystal Palace making another change here. Nketiah joining us now. I think we all anticipated that.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious what they want to do here. Just get the ball to him and hope that something happens, a little magic.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Van Dijk is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Pino. 4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Kane. Kane. Munoz. And Wharton. Hughes. He's dribbled past his man here. And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Rodri picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.